let me fix this camera, honey. I got to get used to doing everything on my laptop. What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about nothing but celebrity gossip, hot topics, and everything reality TV based. We're here for nothing but the mess and the breaking news and nothing but, okay? We already got 88 people in the building in 2 minutes, and we only got 41 likes. Please get these likes up, and as you come in right about now, please like this chat up, okay? Now, before we get into today's mess, and I'm going to try to make this really quick because I'm not going to make this no longer than an hour. I'm not trying to be on here for no longer than an hour because we already know that unfortunately Love and Marriage Huntsville comes on tonight. And you know I got to do a review on it for you guys, okay? We got to do that. So that's why I'm not going to be up here for too long. Even though we have a whole lot of topics ahead of us today, I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible, okay? So before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up for the next few days on the platform. Now, we got Who Was Wrong, which is tomorrow morning at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, 11:15 a.m. Central Time, where myself and Niecy Dixon will be talking about the breakdown with Nene Leakes and Cynthia Bailey. Please be on the lookout for that tomorrow morning, okay? And then since we're starting the weekend over again, the week over again, be sure to tune in on Monday to the Whether You Like It or Not panel. I will be back in effect. I've been gone for 2 weeks, but now I'm back with the jump off. I'll be right back for the reality TV panel. Okay, we will be talking about nothing but Potomac, and we will be over on Yacritis's platform. Okay, we'll be on Yacritis's page this week, so be on the lookout for that. The link will be available soon. Also, next Wednesday, tune in for Roast and Review, okay? And it will be on T's page next week. So be on the lookout for all of that coming up this week on the platform. All right. So with that being said, we already got 110 people up in here already. Be sure to like this video, okay? Like this video. And right now, for the next 20 seconds, let's like this chat up. We're going to start at the 5-minute mark today. Let's like this chat up. And let's like this video, okay? Like this chat up. I don't want to see nothing but fire emojis before I start. That's all I want to see is fire up and down my chat. Up and down my chat. Let's get this shit fired down. Up and down my chat. Let's see nothing but fire. Once I see all the fire, we're going to get it started. We're going to get it started. Okay, y'all letting it out. All right, so we already got the fire in the chat. We're about to go ahead and get this started. I see a couple of my mods that's in the building. I need all my mods to be on their job. Make sure there are no perpetrators in this chat. And what I mean by perpetrators is trolls that don't even watch me, trolls that just want to come up in here and get a moment. Make sure y'all get rid of their ass before they even start. As a matter of fact, don't even block them. Just time them out. Don't block them. Just time them out for a few minutes. And if they can't act right when they come back, then just block their ass. That's it. So if you're a new watcher of my platform, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. Like this channel is fine. That's all I can tell you. We have fun over here. We have great conversations over here. So if you want something new, go ahead and subscribe to me right now. Like period point blank. That's it. So we're about to go ahead and get into the mess because I know that the main thing that y'all are here for, we ain't there yet, but we're going to get there. That's why I said I'm going to make this. I'm not going to make this too damn long. You know what I mean? But yeah. So let's go ahead and get into today's mess. Okay, about to get into it now. So the first topic on Yes for the Mess is DaBaby. Okay, he's the first topic of the day, y'all. Apparently, somebody put him on blast for being at the Cheesecake Factory, giving out tickets to his concert. Not him giving out tickets for his concert at the Cheesecake Factory, child. That's what happens when you do clownery. That's what the fuck happens when you do clownery. Okay. That's what happens because, see, everybody was bigging you up, basically trying to tell us, telling us that ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Don't nobody give a fuck about the gays like that. all this other shit. But it really wasn't about us. It was about the fact that he spoke on people that had HIV, and that was pretty disrespectful. You don't know what type of fans you got. From what I see, a lot of gays like you. A lot of gays are fans of you. You don't know what's going on with that. You feel what I'm saying? So you need to just, a lot of these artists really do need to watch what the hell they say, period. So, and then I'm going to read you guys a tweet that was very stupid to me. I'm going to show it to y'all, but I'm about to share the screen first, okay? We're going to share the screen so we can talk about DaBaby first, okay? So let's get into it, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me remove this overlay so you guys can see. And we about to get into it. I know y'all can't hear it yet. Hold on, y'all, because it's still muted. Let me know if y'all can hear it. And let's get into it. Let me take it out. So it says DaBaby walking around the Cheesecake Factory giving out tickets, still being turned down is nasty work. He came to my job giving out free tickets, and we're like, why is he here again? Then somebody said, do y'all accept the tickets or are y'all going? And then it said, no, a couple of my coworkers accepted them. His friend asked me and my friend if we wanted some and started to hand them to us, but we said, no thanks. I like his music. I just didn't feel like going. Someone said, you denying the free tickets from the artist himself says a lot about his decline. Someone says, that's pretty wild. Beyonce give her tickets, want them or not, she's taking them. Feels like going or not, she was going. So yeah, that statement was cringe worthy. Okay, so here's my thing. A lot of people felt some type of way, about the fact that they recorded him, passing out the tickets. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, we don't care. Like, DaBaby put himself in this predicament anyway. So we really don't care what nobody does to him. We really don't give a damn. It just really shows his decline, because just last year or the year before that, you weren't at no damn Cheesecake Factory giving out no damn tickets. You wasn't doing that back then. So you're doing it now because ain't nobody buying your tickets. There's so many articles out there and so many stories that's out there right now that's about you not being able to sell no tickets after you shared what you shared. You can't sell no damn tickets. So it's just like, girl, bye. And then a lot of people want to sit up here and defend the shit. Ain't nothing to defend. Like, he can't sell no tickets on his own. He got to sell tickets with somebody else on the bill. He can't sell none by himself because don't nobody want to fuck with him. It is what it is. It's the fact that people trying to promote this narrative like he can't sell tickets, but currently on tour filling up spots. What tour is he on? Because the only thing that we see is the fact that he ain't selling shit. So what tour is he on? What tour is he on, and what tickets is he selling? Because all we see for now is that he ain't selling no damn tickets. So is it his tour, or is it someone else's tour? Is it a tour that he's a part of, but is it a show by himself? Because that makes the world a difference. Is it a show that he's added to, or is it a show by himself? Is it a tour by himself? Please tell me that. I want to know. Is it his tour, or is it a tour that he's a part of? You're not answering the question, though. That's what I'm talking about, Scotty. They posted other video. You're not answering the question. The question is, you said he's on tour filling up seats. Is it his tour, or is it a tour that he's a part of? Is it something that he's a part of the lineup, but is it his? That's the answer that I need. You're not answering my question. Okay, we're gonna see. What tour is he on, child? Because if he was selling tickets, he wouldn't be at no damn Cheesecake Factory trying to give them away. I'm just being honest. Okay, let's see. Let's see DaBaby ticket. So it must be. So it is a DaBaby tour. Let me see. So apparently, he is on tour. How many dates he got? Either way, all I see, all I've seen in all the articles that we've seen is that he ain't selling no fucking tickets. He barely selling albums. So I mean, it is what it is. It just look a bit suspect that you're at the Cheesecake Factory trying to give your tickets away. If I'm selling tickets, I ain't going to nobody's restaurant to do that, because it is what it is. But I'm gonna go to another comment in regards to DaBaby real fast. Now, I don't even know who this nigga is, but I guess he wanted to be seen today. He got a verified check on him. Y'all can't even see this. He got a verified check on his name or something like that. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, now that I made it a little bit bigger. But he said, DaBaby went from being an A-list star to handing out free tickets to his show at the Cheesecake Factory. He wasn't canceled for rapping about murdering of Black people. He was canceled by the LGBT community after he said that his fans should not be sucking DICK in the parking lot. That is not why he got canceled. Let's not make this a divisive thing, because that's exactly what this is. Because you're talking down on the situation. You're trying to say he didn't even get canceled for, rapping about murdering a Black person. He got canceled by the gay community because he said something about fans not sucking dick. That ain't got nothing to do with it. What he said was he was talking about people with HIV and AIDS. That's what the problem was. Stop being obtuse and stupid when it comes down to shit. Because it wasn't just the gay community that said anything to him. It was a lot of other people. The only people that didn't think that anything was wrong with what he said was ignorant people like you. Like, let's keep it a book and let's keep it 100. It's a lot of things that he had done leading up to that got him canceled. Did he not put his hands on a woman and all this other shit? It's just like, girl, get the fuck out of here. People related it to LGBT, but it doesn't matter. That's not the reason why he got canceled. It doesn't matter. And the LGBT are not the only people that can catch HIV and AIDS. He said that shit, period. That's why he got canceled. It doesn't matter if people related to it or not. It still doesn't matter. It wasn't us. It wasn't us. It was just what it is. And I know that's not what you're saying, but it is what it is. Like, he did that. And this whole tweet just makes it seem as though it was just based off of us as the LGBT community. We're the main reason why he ain't selling no records or selling no tickets. That's what this tweet sounds like, and it sounds stupid. And on top of that, DaBaby was nobody's A-list rapper. Let's make that clear. He was not an A-list star. Maybe B-list at best, maybe even C, but he was no one's A-list. So let's make that clear. Because DaBaby ain't shit. Let's make that clear too. He ain't shit. Okay? He disrespects women. He put his hands on women. He embarrassed some kids one time. Remember when he recorded himself with them kids that time? He recorded them kids and tried to embarrass them. Then he talked down on people living with HIV and all this other stuff. Like, DaBaby has done a whole lot of bullshit that could get him canceled. But everybody only wants to relate is back to the gay community. It ain't always just on us. He has done a lot of things that is very much so offensive to a lot of people, but because of the fact that it was somebody gay about some other shit, y'all want to just blame it on us. Like, no. And then he did some shit at Walmart too, so it's a multitude of things, and he beat somebody up at a bowling alley. Like, DaBaby has done a lot of detrimental stuff to his own career. We didn't have to do anything to him. And I didn't cancel him, because one thing about it, I don't know no DaBaby songs like that. I only know the only thing that I know from DaBaby is the songs he did with Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know shit from DaBaby. I know Lil Baby songs. I don't know DaBaby songs. I can tell you now one thing. The only thing that I know is that it was giving what it's supposed to give. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck DaBaby. Don't nobody give a fuck about DaBaby. Okay? Nobody. So next up is Miss Tommie Lee. Now we finna go ahead and get into Miss Tommie Lee with her old ass. Okay, Tommie Lee always doing some stupid shit. Always, child, it's just a mess. Like, she can never stay out of the blogs for nothing in the world, child. But now she's on the Baddies West. Why? I don't know. It's a step down to me. It's a step down to me, honestly. It's a step down to me. How you go from Love and Hip Hop to fucking Baddies West? And apparently, in this particular situation, Tommie did put her hands on a fan. Like, apparently she put her hands on somebody. Like, she pretty much punched the fan in the head or something like that. The Neighborhood Talk got a video of it. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to share the screen so y'all can see it for yourselves, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and show it to y'all. Let me go ahead and do it like this. Let me take down this overlay so you guys can see everything. Here we go.
You want to hit her? You want to hit her? You want to hit her? She grabbed, I don't know who she was. She grabbed my feet. Bitch, we in the house. Man, you motherfucker eat what you kill, bitch. You can't be too careful. You want to hit her? I don't know what fuck. I was gonna fall on this. You want to hit her? You want to hit her? You want to hit her? She grabbed, I don't know who she was. She grabbed my feet. Bitch, we in the house. Man, you motherfucker eat what you kill, bitch. You can't be too careful. You want to hit her? I don't know what fuck. I was gonna fall on this.
Tommie gets on my nerves. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Tommie gets on my nerves. Like, for real, she really do. And the fact that she gets praised for this pathetic ass shit all the time is beyond me. Like, it's not cute. So why you keep doing it? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing this? Like, it's not cute. You look dumb. Why are you doing it? And it's crazy because you got kids, and just like somebody said in the chat, ain't you a grandmama? Why you still out here doing this same shit that you was doing beforehand? I don't understand. That shit is dumb, mad stupid. But Tommie ain't got no goddamn sense. That's really the problem. She ain't got no sense, and I'm just gonna need for her to act like she got some, but she ain't got no damn sense. And the fact that folks saying, I don't know why y'all surprised. Y'all know Tommie don't play no games. I don't give a fuck if she don't play Fisher Price. The shit's stupid. Okay, it's stupid. I don't give a damn what games her ass don't play. It's stupid. It's stupid, and you can't tell me that it's not. It's stupid as hell. It's stupid. And I'm going to need for everybody to stop it. She goes everywhere. Like, every time she's on camera, she's either fighting or she's drunk. And it's old. It's gotten old. She needs to stop it with the bullshit. It's really outrageous how she really be acting. And it's really crazy to me. Like, girl, sit down. Calm down. Do something with yourself. Because it's a bit much for me. It's a bit much for me. You ain't got no sense at all. What about, in the words of Latasha Scott, what about the children? What about them? Where are your kids? And why are you on Baddies West? It's really a step down. It's embarrassing. Sorry, y'all just ate a Subway before I got on here. But it's embarrassing. Why are you acting like that? You didn't have to hit the fan in the head and people going up for this shit. Just as raggedy and stupid as her ass is. Just stupid and raggedy. That's just how I feel about it. Just stupid and raggedy. She don't, anytime she go to rehab, she need to stay in that motherfucker for 6 to 10 months. That's really how I feel. Because I don't know if she ever been to rehab or not, but if she did, the shit didn't help her ass. I can tell you that. It did not help her at all. Because her ass is a hot ass mess. Tommie is a mess. Like, she really is a mess, and something needs to give with her. For real, something got to give, because it's too much for me. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the next. Did I say we was going to move through this? Because, But let's talk about Chris Brown. Let's talk about it. Now, apparently he was supposed to do, what is it? He was supposed to do like a Michael Jackson tribute for the American Music Awards, an award show that I wasn't going to watch anyway. And, because they don't give a fuck about, they don't give two shits about black music or black people or anything like that. Like they don't know how to award us. That's how I feel. I mean, anytime. Yeah. So apparently it was canceled. So Chris Brown brought it up on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to share the screen because not only did Chris Brown bring it up, but there were other artists that also mentioned it too. Now, this is what we're going to do because I'm going to keep that on mute because there was some music playing on it. So I'm going to keep that one on mute. And then when I go to the other artists, then you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me remove this overlay for you guys, okay? So as you can see right here, as you can see, that is the stage that Chris Brown would have been on had he been at the award show. That would have been the stage. And what he said was, "You serious? This would have been the AMA performance, but they canceled me for reasons unknown." So all of a sudden they canceled him, and they didn't even tell him why he was being canceled. They didn't even tell us why he was canceled. And the fact of the matter is, who better to do an MJ tribute than Chris Brown? Outside of Chris Brown, you got Usher. But who, for this particular generation, who better to do it but Chris? Who you gonna get, Jacquees? Who you gonna get, Trey? Who you gonna get, August? Ain't nobody else gonna be able to do that shit outside of Usher but Chris Brown. Who else was gonna do it? I feel like it would have been lit. I wasn't gonna watch the award show, no way. I would have watched his performance on YouTube when they put the clips out. But other than that, I feel like it would have been good. Like he would have killed it. I really feel like he would have killed it. I feel like Chris Brown is the best person for this type of stuff. Just like when they did the Janet tribute, they picked Ciara. To be honest, Ciara was the best choice. I don't know why they chose Tinashe. I didn't need her up there, and I don't know why they chose chose Jason Derulo. However the fuck you pronounce his name. You know what I mean? I don't know. But Chris Brown would have been a better person, but why did they cancel him? That's the part that we're trying to figure out. Why did they cancel him? So there were other artists that spoke on Chris Brown's behalf. One being Tank. Now, let me see if the Neighborhood Talk has this up here. I want to see. Do they have it up here? Maybe the Shade Room has it. Let me see, y'all. Let me put this overlay back up here as I look for it. Because these award shows are really funny. They funny to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they are really funny to me because at the end of the day, like, they do anything to try to fuck us over. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they do anything to fuck us over, and I just don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. I think Chris Brown definitely deserved to perform. I do. Let me go back to Neighborhood Talk because I don't see it on Shade Room. So let me go back to Neighborhood Talk because I think they're the ones who had it in the first place. Yeah, because it's crazy. It's really crazy. I know Tank was one of the people that spoke up, and I think that Chris Brown was not Chris Brown, Boosie was another one that stood up for him. Let me go to Tank's page. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Tank's page. Yeah, I know I love me some Tank, child. Come on, honey. Where is it? I think this is it right here. Yeah. So we're finna listen to what Tank had to say, y'all. Let me take this overlay off so you guys can see. Okay, so let's hear what fine ass Tank had to say.
AMAs. Good morning. We want to know why. We want to know. We need a reason. You hire our brother Chris Brown. You send him through rehearsals. He's creating one of the most epic performances ever. And then you cancel him. You pull the rug out from under him and all the hardworking people around him. We want to know why. We do. You hired him. You told him to get ready, prepare. It is time. And then you cancel him. We want to know why. Dear AMAs.
Okay. That's one thing. That's one thing, y'all. So Tank said, we want to know, why did you hire him only for him to not perform? Like, that's bogus. It's bogus. It's bogus as fuck to hire somebody for a job and then turn around and say, oh no. No, we ain't gonna give you that. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is kind of fucked up, and anybody would be upset about it. Cause I get mad at somebody hiring me for a job and then they turn around and tell me that I can't do the job. So it's like, no, it's crazy and it's idiotic. You can't give nobody a job and then turn around and be like, no, you're not doing it no more without giving them a reason why you're not doing it. Why hire me and then tell me I'm not gonna be able to perform? That don't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? It just don't make no sense. But I'm glad that Tank spoke out on this. But Tank speaks out a lot about, shit like this anyways. Like, if y'all have not listened to Tank's R&B Money podcast, y'all are really missing out because that is a very good podcast. I love it. I don't think it's as big as Drink Champs right now, but it's a great podcast. I really think that you guys should tune into it. I think it's a great podcast. Like, it's so many gems in it. You feel what I'm saying? So many gems, so many different stories that people will want to know about and want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I just really believe that you guys really need to get into R&B Money. It's Tank and Jay Valentine. They have great interviews with people, and y'all need to really listen to it. Like, I would love for you guys to hear that. It's amazing. However, let me get back to the story, because now Lil Boosie done said something and he thinking he's saying something worth a damn. So Boosie says that he says on Twitter, he says, don't trip, Chris Brown. You a real one and one of the best to ever do it. It's sad how they do you when you are alive, but if you pass, they glorify you as the best. Shake my head. Bruh, they want you to dye your hair. They want you to dye your face and talk soft like Michael for acceptance. It ain't happening. Hashtag different breed. Hashtag Virginia. This stupid motherfucker always got to say something. Like, he always got something to say all the time. Like, what? Like, what? Why are you talking? Like, why are you talking? Why are you talking? Like, shut the fuck up, Boosie. Why the fuck are you even talking anyway? Nobody asked you for anything. Why are you talking? Like, sit it out. You don't have to speak on everything. Like, why are you always talking? And the only thing that you said was true is that if he passed, then everybody will be glorifying him. That is the truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't appreciate you until you're gone. That is a fact. But shut up. Seriously, like, shut the fuck up. Who asked you anything? Seriously, who asked you anything? No one asked you nothing. You always speaking up on something that ain't got nothing to do with you, and you think you sound intelligent and smart when you sound dumb as fuck. Shut up. He was just fine up until he got to the Michael part. He could have shut the fuck up right before, like, he could have ended that tweet before he even got to the Michael Jackson part of the tweet. He just had to fuck it up. He'll have a good point and then fuck it up by the end. Shut up. It's a good thing. It's a such thing as shutting the fuck up or speaking too much. You need to know how to speak just enough for your point to be heard. And it's not gonna get heard if you keep talking stupid shit. We really could have got that. We really could have understood you. I would have been just fine with what you said up until you said that dumb shit. You're always fucking it up for yourself. I'm so sick of you. Anyway, that's just that on that. We're gonna go ahead and move on to this sandy cheeks looking bitch here. Now, this is a motherfucker I can't stand. Y'all know I can't stand him. Y'all know I have a vendetta against DJ Akademiks. Y'all know that I want to fight DJ Akademiks. Y'all know I can't stand him. Y'all know I can't. You know I can't stand him. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. Y'all know I cannot stand him. He look like he slobs out the mouth. Not just when he sleeps, but when he talks to somebody. He just don't look like he look. It's just stupid. This chipmunk looking ass motherfucker. But anyway, we're finna get into what he talking about now. Apparently, he was on DJ Vlad as usual. DJ Vlad always giving these stupid ass people interviews. I would never understand why. But he was on there. And apparently he says he believed that Quavo may have incited Takeoff's shooting. Hear what I'm saying now? He said he believes that Quavo may have incited Takeoff shooting. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if DJ Vlad, gets people for copyright claims and stuff like that if they use his content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go on and play the audio because I ain't got no time for the bullshit. I'm already kind of disrespecting Vlad on the strength of the fact that he even interviews these stupid folks anyway. But, I'm going to just play the audio because I don't know how that goes. I don't know if he's going to try to, strike somebody's channel or not. I really don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the audio versus playing the actual video, child, on my screen. He needs to, Akademiks really need to shut the fuck up. Like, if anybody needs to shut the fuck up, Akademiks needs to shut the fuck up. He needs to shut the fuck up. So let me pull out my phone and pull it up real fast for you guys. Shout out to the 335 people that are watching. I'm only at 184 likes. Make sure you guys like up this video. And as I'm pulling up the audio for you guys, like this video and light up this chat. Go right ahead. Like up this video and fire up this chat, y'all. Please do it for me, please. Go ahead and do that for me while I pull this up. Light up the chat and like up this video. Give me to at least 200 and some likes, child. Let me see. Where is it? There you go. Okay, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's listen to what DJ Akademiks had to say, y'all. Hold on. There you go.
He said something that I think could have incited the whole thing. Not that necessarily is his fault. He says, man, let me get on it. Let me get up on out of here before I hurt somebody. And when you think about all these situations, like what people don't like to admit about niggas from the streets, emotionally immature. They don't know, like, one diss, one say the wrong word, that's a shootout. You know what I mean? Say something they can perceive as a threat, they have to go super quote-unquote alpha. He said something.
They know y'all, but they're not going to be disrespectful like they want. But they have to be disrespectful. Tell me on basketball. I just saw me play basketball. Just in the gym. Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro. And I go, I'm gonna hurt somebody, bro.
Okay. So that's what DJ Akademiks said. Ooh, my camera fucking up. Let me put it up here. Right. Okay. So he said he feels like because Quavo said, let me go before I hurt somebody, that incited the whole shootout with Takeoff. Okay. Here's my thing. And I get it. Everybody got their own opinion about things. I mean, I have my own opinion. I get paid to give my opinion and to entertain y'all while I'm giving my opinion. So I definitely understand. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Don't get me wrong. But it's just sometimes you just need to learn how to just shut the fuck up. The same way Boosie needs to shut the fuck up, like I just said. Akademiks needs to just shut the fuck up. For real. Like, he just needs to really shut up. Like, how the fuck are you going to sit up here and say something about emotionally unintelligent ass people? You have a point, but it's the right message, wrong damn messenger. Because you are the last person that needs to speak about people being emotionally unintelligent when you sit your big chipmunk looking ass on Twitch and you threaten and disrespect Megan Thee Stallion every time there's a damn headline about her. How the hell are you gonna talk about folks being emotionally unintelligent when you do that shit and you threaten women day in and day out? It was Megan, it was Tasha K, it was that shit. Like, shut the fuck up. You always opening up your fat ass mouth to say something. You always saying something all the time. Like, why can't you just shut your fucking mouth up? Seriously, why can't you just shut up? Anybody can say something. That don't mean that you're supposed to do it. Even like that just goes back to when I say the shit about the Monique thing. Someone told her to drag her. That don't mean you're supposed to do it. So it's like, what are you talking about? And it's too early to be saying shit like that when the man just lost his life. Uncle Chipmunk don't know when to just shut the fuck up. He don't know. And I wish somebody would put hands on him. I want to fight. I really want to square up with him one time. Because I don't like him. I don't like DJ Akademiks. Y'all know it. I don't like him. I just can't take the hypocrisy, y'all. I can't. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You talking about people being emotionally unintelligent when you do shit, the same thing all the time when you disrespect Meg Thee Stallion on Twitch and every day on interviews and shit, taking up a Tory Lanez who dick you sucking. Like, shut up. Emotionally unintelligent? Are you fucking kidding me right now? You are no one to talk about anybody and their emotional intelligence. Like, you're really not at all. You're no one to speak on anyone's emotional intelligence. You are an emotional dummy. That's what you are. So I'm gonna need for you to really shut the fuck up and mind matters that minds you. Mind the business that pays you. Mind Twitch. Mind that shit. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, y'all. Ugh. Y'all know I don't like that man. Y'all know I don't like Akademiks work, but damn, y'all know I don't like him. Y'all know I cannot stand that man. Like, I can't, because I cannot take the fake shit nor the hypocrisy. Like, I don't like that. I don't like it. You cannot sit on your soapbox and start talking about other people and how they handle shit when you don't handle your shit any differently from the motherfuckers you talking about. Sit down. Like, sit down. You ain't got no right to speak about shit. Shut up. Like, seriously. You don't have a right to say anything about emotional intelligence. You have no right. Shut up. Now, if Quavo comes and beat your if Quavo came and whooped your ass, no one needs to be upset. No one. I damn sure wouldn't be upset. I'd probably help him. Hit him upside the head with a damn Lysol bottle. I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. Oh my God. Just stupid. Just stupid. Oh, I want to fight him so bad, y'all. I ain't never want to fight a stranger so bad before in my life. But anyway, we're about to go ahead and get into Blueface. And then after that, we're gonna get into the last story, which is what y'all came here for, which is the T.S. Madison stuff. So that's gonna be right after this one. So we finna get into the boy that don't bathe, that look like he don't bathe, Blueface. That's what we finna get into now. Child, and I am tired of talking about him. But he's always in the goddamn blogs all the time. He makes a way to bring himself into the damn blogs, baby. He ain't gonna let you live unless you talk about him. I know y'all don't want to hear about him. I know you don't. I don't want to hear about him either, child. I don't want to talk about him. I understand, child. I really do. But baby, it is what it is. But like I said, we about to get into the story about the boy who look like he don't bathe, and that is Blueface. That's what we getting into, okay? That's what we about to talk about right now. So according to the Neighborhood Talk and TMZ, it says, woo, the fragility. Neighbors, it looks like Blueface is facing an attempted murder charge because he can't handle a little joke. According to TMZ, the victim stated that Blueface was trying to talk to girls in a cheap vehicle. Yes, Krishan, you read that right. He was trying to talk to other girls. The victim was punched by Blue's crew multiple times. Court documents say that the man then attempted to leave in his truck and told cops that Blueface's crew might have thought he was going for a gun, leading to Blueface allegedly firing shots at the man's truck as he fled. Really? Listen. That man is the most ridiculous. He disgusts me. Let's just make that clear. Everything about Blueface is disgusting to me, from the way he looks to his rapping. That Bust Down Tatiana song was a hot mess. I hated it. It sounds like some shit that somebody was trying to record at home before their mama got home from work. It's a terrible song. I hated it. Bust down, Tatiana. I want to see you bust down. Bend it over and shake that shit down. Like, boy, shut up. He can't rap, and obviously he's not good in no relationship. Shout out to the only media for the 99. Well, for the dollar. I ain't gonna say 99 cents. I'm gonna say $1. Shout out to them for the dollar. He just looked like he needs a bath. He don't look like he bathed. And I'm not even gonna say bathe. Like I said before, y'all know down south we say bathes. We put a Z and an E at the end. He didn't look like he don't bathe. He looked like he don't bathe. Let me put it in the chat so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So the next time I talk about him, y'all need to put it in the chat. He looked like he don't bathe. He don't bathe. Not bathe, but bathe. He don't bathe. He look like he's dirty. He look like he's dirty. Like he just don't. He look like he stink. Like he just don't bathe at all. I can't. He just disgusts me. Like P.U. Like that's what I think of him every time I see him on a picture. I be like P.U. P.U. Because he just Him and Krishan though, both of them look like they don't take no bath or showers or whole baths. What I really want is for them to go away. That's what I really want. Like. Every time I see them, I feel like I need to boil water. I don't know why, but it's just like they just so contaminated looking to me. Both of them look like they're contaminated. Seriously, like it's just to me. And they always in the blogs for some stupid ass shit. Then they got a reality show coming out. That I'm watching and covering for you guys, because I know if you don't watch it, y'all want me to talk about it. I'm definitely going to talk about it. But every time I see them, I feel like I need to boil. It's like a boil water alert every time I see them. They are just, Blueface just, oh, God. That's bad, ain't it? I hate that I feel like that, but it's horrible. He just, every time I look at him, he just reminds me of unclean chitlins. It's just not a good sight. Not a good sight to me. Horrible. Nasty. Stank. Disgusting. Pathetic. Just awful. Dirty. Just, I have no words, y'all. I just got none. I ain't got no words. I think I need to go on and move on to the next topic, to the last topic, because baby, I ain't got no words for no damn Blueface, because he's a mess. Like, he don't wash his face, his body, none of that. He just horrible. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next story, because like we're gonna keep on going with what's gonna happen with Blueface. We don't know what's gonna happen with Blueface at this particular point. We don't know, but we're gonna see. That's all I'm gonna say about it. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. So we're gonna move on. So this is the last one, and this is T.S. Madison speaking on Shanquella Robinson. Okay. Apparently, she's been dragged on social media for having an opinion on this, and she really didn't have no opinion on it, honestly. When I was reporting on Shanquella's death yesterday, someone came in the chat and was basically telling us that they had heard that it was a trans. One of the people that put hands on Shanquella was a trans woman, and that's what they were saying. And someone immediately came in and said that it wasn't true. Like, that wasn't a trans woman. That's not what it was. So being that someone said that it was a trans woman, T.S. Madison came out and she basically said that, you know, she basically came out to defend her community, and that led to her getting drugged about it. So here's the thing. Let's get into it. Let me remove this this thing. So, according to the Neighborhood Talk, it says T.S. Madison disputes claims that Shanquella Robinson was beaten by a transgender woman. It was one of our, okay, so let me read what she said. She said, now, why would someone even start that kind of lie on a trans person? And you people immediately believe that bogus shit. That was not true. No transgender woman beat Shanquella Robinson to death. It was one of her own. You people immediately ran with that lie. Okay. That was the first one. And then I think she retweeted something. It said, I swear this is the second or third time MURDER or some type of tragic event happened and has been wrongfully pointed towards our community this year. It's weird. So this is what some of the people said in the chat, okay? It said, somebody said, I don't care what anyone thought she was. We are focusing on her family and getting justice. She's sitting there talking about this. Her own rubs me the wrong way. Focus on the crime. Her own. Anyways, justice for Shanquella Robinson. Then someone said, one of her own, yet transgender fights so hard to be included in the We Are Women Too. Guess when offing is involved, they won't know parts. Anywho, R.I.P. baby girl, may justice prevail. Someone said now it's one of her own, but when it comes to them being included in each and everything we do, they don't want to be left out. Which one is it? I already knew that was gonna happen. Let's see what else. TS is acknowledging that there's a difference in women and transgenders, right? Her own made it clear. So when we women acknowledge the difference, I don't want to hear nothing. Girl, how does this community make everything about them? Did the news report that? No, so why come on the internet about this? And then someone said, one of her own, the kind in yours wanna be, got it. I already knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Her own, aren't trans women? I'm confused because it's one of your own now. But let someone say that she's not a woman and all hell will break loose. I think I've read enough comments, honey. Okay, I think I read enough comments. So what we're going to do is, I think T.S. Madison fired back after this. So let's see. Let's move on up because T.S. Madison went live. One of my subscribers and mods sent me this. Now, she also went and said something else on Instagram, okay? So let's continue. Well, Twitter, let's continue. Let me go back and remove this overlay so you guys can see it. Okay, so here it goes. It said, y'all are so funny. So now all of a sudden today, you've started accepting trans women as women. It's the pick and choose what I say that offends you for me. So it was her own that drove you mad. And today you finally accepted us as women. Bye. Okay. So then there it is. So then someone said, I'm glad you said her own. So you're admitting that we aren't the same. So stop this BS. We all the same woman. Because you said her own did that. Yet we supposed to be in outrage when you get hurt. I am T.S. Madison. Get it, T.S. I've always stood on me being trans. So what are you saying? Child, this is a lot, y'all. This is a lot. Okay. Let me go ahead and move on up so we can talk about it some more. Okay. So that wasn't it because I know TS went live and the boss Keon, who is one of my moderators, sent me the live. But I know that the Neighborhood Talk posted some of the live up here on the Neighborhood Talk. So let me get to it. Okay, we got 500 people in here watching. I need 300 likes at least. Please go ahead and like up this video. And while I look for the video, like up this video. Give me to at least 300 likes. We're at 500 people watching. Go ahead and like up this video and light up the chat as I pull up the video. So just give me a second because I'm about to pull it up in just a minute. I'm trying to find it real quick. I could have sworn it was up here. Let me refresh the page. Come on, y'all. Get me on up. I thought it was up here, y'all. I think, is this it right here? Let me make sure. Let me make sure before I put it up here. Okay, so here we go again, y'all. Hold on. I got it now. So let's get into it, you guys. Let's get into it. Let me remove this, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into what she had to say in response. Here we go.
Even had the opportunity to start talking about the subject. I was woke up with that when I checked my messages and stuff this morning. That's why I made the post. That's why it was not about me deflecting or taking away or making this about trans people and this and the other. It was before I even had the opportunity to, I'm going to explain to her own. Her own means her own. God damn it. First thing that I motherfucking saw in reference to what was going on was this. This is what I saw. Some black man had took the wig off of the girl and made the girl look like this. Doing this was a dude she was fighting. Somebody said, so that's not real. Right. Okay. So this is what I was saying in my context of talking about the situation. Before I even had the opportunity to start talking about the subject, I was woke up with that when I checked my messages and stuff this morning. That's why I made the post. That's why it was not about me deflecting or taking away or making this about trans people and this and the other. It was before I even had the opportunity to, I'm going to explain to her own. Her own means her own. God damn it. First thing that I motherfucking saw in reference to what was going on was this. This is what I saw. Some black man had took the wig off of the girl and made the girl look like this. Doing this was a dude she was fighting. Somebody said, so that's not real. Right. Okay. So this is what I was saying in my context of talking about the situation. Before I even had the opportunity to start talking about the subject, I was woke up with that when I checked my messages and stuff this morning. That's why I made the post. That's why it was not about me deflecting or taking away or making this about trans people and this and the other. It was before I even had the opportunity to, I'm going to explain to her own. Her own means her own. God damn it. First thing that I motherfucking saw in reference to what was going on was this. This is what I saw. Some black man had took the wig off of the girl and made the girl look like this. Doing this was a dude she was fighting. Somebody said, so that's not real. Right.
Okay, I think I let this play more than one time. All right. So that was this is the T.S. Madison part of the situation. So we're about to go ahead because this is the last part of the Yes for the Miss is the T.S. Madison part. This is the last part, right? So let me say what I gotta say. Okay. First of all, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Okay? Who the fuck cares? That wasn't even anything to respond to. I'm just being real. Who the fuck gives a damn? There was nothing to respond to. You didn't even have to respond to that. You didn't have to respond to that. Just because they tagged you, that didn't mean you had to get up and say shit. We knew that it wasn't a trans woman. We knew this already. We already knew that. It's supposed to be about Shanquella, not a damn community. It's about her. Who gives a damn? I wouldn't give a fuck if it was a trans woman. I wouldn't give a damn if it was a biological woman. I wouldn't care about who it was because the facts are the facts. And the fact is the girl was offed. The girl was offed. Period. You already knew it was gonna be some ignorant ass people coming in your chat anyway. You already knew that. So I just really feel like it really wasn't that deep. You really didn't have to respond to it. Who gives a fuck about what they think or what they think about you? Because you know they do that shit just to bait you anyway. You could just pay it. Now it's easier said than done though. It's easier said than done because I'm not in your shoes. So I'm not in your shoes. So it may have been easier said than done. It's probably a situation where I wake up to this and I'm being tagged into this and I'm the first person that they tag because I ain't even said nothing about it. These folks don't even know what's going on in my life. I'm accepting an award. I'm doing this. I'm booked and busy. I got this going on. So I ain't had no chance to speak on it, but they want to bring it to me in a sense that, where, you know, I'm not speaking on it because it's a biological woman. I only speak on it when it's a trans woman. So I get that part. I'm not going to sit up here and make it seem like, you know, she's in the wrong because I don't think that she's in the wrong. I don't think she's in the wrong. I just don't think that, I just felt like who the fuck gives a damn at this point? Because it ain't about none of us. It's about the girl that got killed. That's what it's about. I just feel like I'm not saying that TS was wrong. So please don't come up in my chat trying to make it seem like I'm making it seem like TS was wrong, because that's not what I said. I'm saying that to me, at this point, it's a time and place for everything. And it's a time and place for a lot of stuff. They did not have to bring that to her. But on the flip side, though, what I'm saying is, by TS bringing it up like that, she didn't do anything but fall for the bait and allow and give people a reason to drag her. That's my point. Her even addressing it only made people want to drag her even more. She trying to defend her community, which is okay. But that only drove them to drag her some more when they didn't even you could have just paid it. You know what I'm saying? You could have just paid it. To me, you could have really just paid it, honestly, because they was gonna try you anyway. It's called falling for the bait, and I felt like that's what you did. You fell for the bait. That's the only problem. What she said was like, because everybody knew that the shit was fake. To me, I feel like everyone knew that it was fake. Maybe TS didn't know, but I feel like everybody knew that shit was fake. It was already debunked a long time ago. Like, we already knew it was fake. But in a sense, I feel like it's her duty, TS's duty, to speak up for the trans community. She's one of the biggest voices in the community. So of course she's going to feel like she needs to speak up. Nothing wrong with that. I just feel like when it comes down to it, maybe she could have just said something. Maybe she could have just said, this ain't got nothing to do with the trans community. We don't even need to focus on whether or not the person was trans or whether or not it's a very small percentage of people that still think it's real. Please cut it out. Stop. But anyway, like I was saying, what I was trying to say, because I feel like y'all not hearing I feel like some of y'all are not hearing me at all. Some of y'all trying to make it seem like I'm saying that she's wrong or something. I'm not saying she's wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I feel like she should have handled it differently. I didn't say she was wrong. Listen to what I'm saying. Well, I haven't seen many YouTubers focus on the trans thing. Maybe I just don't tune into them. I don't know, but I ain't seen it. I can only go by what I've seen, and I ain't seen nobody talking about it. That's all I'm saying. I understand why she did it. I think that's the part some of y'all are missing. I get why she did it. Two things can be true at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also not saying that we can't tell people what to think either. Like, why some y'all, I feel like some people really be trying to mishear me, because that's not what I said. I already knew somebody, the opinion that I got, I already knew somebody was going to try to take it and make it into something else, because that's just not what it is. I just think that the timing was off. It's the day of her funeral. They're still grieving. All I gotta say is this in a nutshell. Let me try to explain it in a way that some of y'all can understand me. Because once again, I'm not saying that TS was wrong for speaking on it. I'm not saying she's wrong. What I'm saying is she could have spoke on it in a different way, in my opinion. I feel like she didn't speak negatively about Shanquella. She did not speak negatively about her. She barely said anything about her. I feel like at the end of it all, what she could have done was defend her community as she's supposed to, but also make it so that we know it's not about it being a trans person, or it's not about a man or one. It's not about none of that. It's about getting justice for her. So let's not focus on whether or not the person was trans or whether they wasn't. That's what I'm saying. And I think the way she said it is why she got drugged. But then again, people are going to do whatever they want to do. Like, people are like, when it comes down to TS, they always bait her. They always bait her. Like, they always bait her. They always try to find a way to come for her and make things her fault all the time. Some people misgender her all the time, constantly calling her he and shit. They do it all the time. So that's why I'm saying I don't see nothing wrong with her defending her community. Nothing wrong with that. It's not about the gender. All I wanted her to, because I think the part that people are focusing on is the fact that she said it was one of her own. It wasn't a trans woman. It was one of her own. And I think that is the part where people missed it. I think she lost folks when she said one of her own. I mean, yeah, so maybe she shouldn't have said nothing at all then. I mean, that's my whole point. Child. That's all I'm saying. She was going to get dragged either way. To be honest, she got dragged for being quiet. She got drugged over something that wasn't even true because the person wasn't trans. And then she got drugged for just speaking up for her community. She wasn't gonna win, no way. I feel like she gave it too much. That's how I feel. She gave it too much. And I feel like it just set more fuel to this whole thing of, you know, this black women versus trans women argument that keeps coming up, and it's unfortunate that keeps coming up. But you know, it's unfortunate. But like I said, I don't think she's wrong for speaking up. I just think that it's a way she could have done it just a tad bit delicately, due to the fact that tempers are flaring, emotions are high. The girl, you know, just got, you know, her funeral was today. People are in their feelings about it. And that's the only thing that I can say. It just, you know, and I'm not explaining my opinion anymore because I think I already said it more than one time. Because either way you go, TS gonna get drugged regardless, just for being. Because I really don't feel like she was making it about her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people tried to call TS narcissistic. I don't think that she was trying to make it about her per se. I don't think that's what she was doing. But you already know that in hindsight, if that was a trans woman that did that to Shanquella, everybody would have been on it. And we know everybody would have been on it. Everybody would have been on it. Everybody would have been on TS, period. She was going to be pressured to speak out if it was a trans woman. Everybody would have been on her ass about it. It would have been so much more outrage if it was a trans woman that put hands on that girl. We already know that. And I think that's why she spoke on it. But like I said, it's a bigger picture. It's a bigger picture. It's much bigger than what we're making it. It's much bigger than that. It's about somebody's life, and somebody's life was taken by people that were supposed to care about her. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's not even about a certain group. It ain't about none of that shit. Even though people want to make it about that. But TS, just like me, gotta know that there are ignorant ass people out there that are waiting to point the finger. They're ready to point the finger at our ass. Like, no matter what she do, they ready to point their finger. And you know it. They ready to point their finger. Ready for her to look bad. Someone's child was taken away, and everybody wants to argue about whether or not TS is narcissistic for speaking up for her community. She's not trans. The person that did that was not trans. So if don't nobody know that, I want to tell you right here on Scotty by Nature TV, I know that my platform is not that huge. I know it's not. It's still building. But I just want to let you guys know that she is not, the person that did that isn't trans. Not trans. Period. Point blank, they're not trans. A trans person had nothing to do with this. Let true feelings be said, okay? No trans person had anything to do with this. Not one thing to do with it. Even though that's what the people trying to give, but that's not what it is. Okay? Now, I need to get off of here, but I need for you guys to give me the 400 likes before I go, because we got over 500 people in here, and I need at least 400 likes before I get out of here, because I got to get out of here because we got to do Love, Marriage, Huntsville, honey. So, yeah. So, with that being said, wait, who a horrible person? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, get me up to that 400 before I go. Oh, they mean the criminal. Oh, I'm about to say. Y'all talking about the person that did it. Okay. Okay, you guys. So I need like 17 more likes before I get to 400 likes. Give me to them 400 likes, and then I'll be out of here. With that being said, you guys, your boy is about to head on out of here. Get me to them 400 likes before I go, as I give my spiel or getting on up out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in last night to Boys Night Out. Last night was a great show. We had myself, Jamar, and Josiah. T and Maddie were not there because T was sick. Maddie was busy. But Tramel and King Kang was our special guest host last night, and we had a great show. It was most definitely a good show. If you haven't seen it, Please go and watch it. It was great. It was hilarious. It was informative. We had a great time. Y'all be sleeping on Boys Night Out. Y'all really do. It's a good show. So please tune in to Boys Night Out. All of that good stuff. I need 5 more likes to 400, okay? Also, if you have not watched Young, Fresh, and New featuring Bubs the God that came out today, go ahead and watch it. Y'all sleeping on it too. But that's my passion project. I'm not worried about no views when it comes down to that, okay? However, go on and tune into that. And we're up out of here. Be sure I'll be right back. Kane left because let me tell y'all before I go, because I need 3 more likes. Kane left because his phone had died. That's why he left. His phone had died, so that's the only reason why he didn't come back. But he would but we had fun though. Y'all really need to tune in. That was one of our best shows. But however, I'm out of here. I'll be back within 3 hours. Literally 3 hours from now, I'll be back to go live for Love and Marriage Huntsville, my Love and Marriage Huntsville review. I need 1 more like to get the 400, y'all. With that being said, you guys, I am out of here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Also, be sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down in the description box below. With that being said, you guys, your boy is about to officially be up out of here, and I'm going to leave you guys with some promos. One from Nova Cosmetics, which is a makeup line serviced by one of my best friends, Jamar84, as well as a promo for my friend Tremel's new album, Mixed Feelings. I'll see you guys a little bit later for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Talk to you then. Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.